Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
And our guest today is the one and only Powder Keg from Not Funny.
When we were preparing to start the show, Abby told me that when she introduced me that I was supposed to say hi or hello, but I don't know, that's not really something I do.
Power to the people. Power to the people, man.
This is going great. You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. We are the only ones that care about you. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby letter or a question, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby with an I, not a Y, or Bryden at World's Only Comic. Powder Keg, what is your at right now?
It is at jailed keg XYZ.
Nice.
Easy enough. Okay. You can also join our wonderful community by DMing me for a link to the Here to Help Discord server. To start us off today, I have a Dear Abby from our friend Sam Weston, the college kid.
Oh, come on, dude.
I thought I read this one already, but he keeps DMing me saying that I didn't. So maybe he's screwing with me, or maybe I forgot.
Is this the no friends guy or something?
Yeah,
Is
the
it
guy.
that
Yeah, the guy who,
Yeah.
like, the last I heard was at a gas station. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, he was at a gas station. He says, Dear Abby and Brad, I'm sorry to hear that Brad
Yeah.
dislikes me so much when all I have done is ask for his advice. I hope he knows that I bear no ill will toward him whatsoever.
Okay, I
That-
bear a lot of ill will towards you. All right.
I don't like this guy already.
No, I hate him a ton.
Yeah.
That being said, he does not understand the idea of a temperance association. It is completely different from rehab. The Southern Utah's Women's Temperance Association is part of a nationwide political movement, the Temperance, advocating for people to abstain from drugs and alcohol. Shortly after writing to you last time, I took up Brad's idea of hanging out at 7-Eleven and ran into my old friend Greg. I drove there and went inside, but the store smelled like weed, and Greg, who was at the counter, looked like a homosexual.
Well, okay.
There's a lot more. I'm not even.
Guyland Hill. It's Guyland Hill.
It's Guyland.
All right.
I walked up anyway, and we started talking. It was just like old times. After 30 minutes, I said I had to be off and made a joke of walking off with a packet of beef jerky. We went over to my car. He went over to my car and hammered on the door, telling me to give them back. I did, but he said I shouldn't have come back to the store. I've been very upset about this all week, and I'm sorry, I did not put my glasses on, and I have not found the time to work on the summer newsletter. Should I go back to the 7-Eleven as if nothing happened, or try to talk with Greg one-on-one to be allowed back? Or just go to a different 7-Eleven? Do they all keep track of who's banned? I feel like
No.
Brad would know.
No, they do not. Neither do Hard Rock casinos, just so you're aware.
Oh.
Or most
Not that-
casinos, really. Like Harrah's is like my favorite. Never been kicked out of a Harrah's. Been kicked out of a Hard Rock. You can walk into any Hard Rock. But maybe that one you get kicked out of, let's avoid that. Applebee's also no nationwide ban.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been banned from. They don't send that around. That's ridiculous.
That's good.
But yeah, it's maybe you don't go back to that one for a little while. If they put your picture up, and gas stations might, I just like to, when that happens to me, I say that I am the moral victor because this is unheard of that they would do such a thing, and then I just choose not to go back.
This is
Oh,
comforting
okay.
information. Like I can go back to Chevron now.
Yeah,
This is
some
great
of them.
There you
news.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not banned from all of them.
Okay.
It's
After
franchisees.
I tore the gas nozzle hose out of the thing, I can
Why
go
did
back.
you do that?
You could. What,
Well,
he drove off with it, right?
I drove off
Oh.
with it, and this is a terrible story because this is like my nerdiest. It's probably actually not my nerdiest story, but I was really hype for the little fucking Smash Brothers reveal trailers that they would have, and there was one scheduled in the morning, and when I was getting off work, and I was so excited. I was like, man, I just want to go home and watch that shit. I don't want to miss it. I want to see it live. And I just drove off with that fucking gas pump. I
People
didn't look back.
people do that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You're probably not even banned from that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
probably forgot all about it.
yeah, but that is a thing that happens just constantly. It's never happened to me, but yeah, it happens constantly.
That's terrible. One time I was getting gas and the thing didn't stop. Like how you put the metal
Mm.
thing down so it just keeps going. It didn't stop, and so gas was shooting out of my gas tank all over the place. And I had to run and get the thing out.
Wait,
And
wait,
so I was
wait,
covered in
wait,
gasoline.
wait. You
What?
had to run and get the thing out. Okay, when you were pumping gas, where were you?
I was sitting inside my car.
Oh, well, there we fucking go.
That is really lazy. I mean, I'm not even that
What?
lazy.
People
I
don't do
sit
that?
there.
People
I
do that.
stand there
And
and with yeah.
sorry, go ahead, Keg. Yeah, I know.
It was
No,
Explain.
I'm just saying. I stand there. I watch the numbers go,
Mhm.
and there's like a zen to it that they're robbing us from because now they have gas station TV, which sucks and I hate it.
Oh, I
But
love
there
that.
used to
Do
be
you
like a little zen to
enjoy
just watching the numbers
watching
roll and
the
standing
numbers
there.
go?
Yeah. It's
The price you're gonna have to pay, the money that it's
okay. Well, I
sapping
will
from
say
you
it's
going
not so
up.
much fun now.
Yeah.
Are we
Why
gonna
would
do
you do
gas
that?
prices, Joe Biden? Thanks, Joe Biden. Are we really doing that? Really doing that?
No, I don't care if gas was $1 a gallon. I don't want to watch it go up. It's still money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, I like that. First
It's
of all,
sad.
2 points. One, I like gas station TV. I wish I had a diesel truck that way I could watch more of it. I'm wondering, like, because these are people they
Want to
put.
pay for it.
Well, there's people that they put on there, and it's just like, man, it's like being an extra, but not really, So you're cast for gas station TV at the Chevron. It's like nobody's really watching you, but maybe there's something like you hope a producer is gonna watch it and go, yeah, let's traffic that one. It would be nice to be on gas station TV. But I can't believe you're just in your car. Like, I mean, you stand there next to it. Why I'm never gonna
Why?
drive. You know why I'm never gonna drive off with the motherfucker, or I'm never gonna have to, it overflow. Which means, by the way, it wasn't the little clicky thing. I found this out recently. It's not the little clicky thing. It's the sensor that's in it that does that. It's not the little click that you put it up that way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that. Because then if you don't have it and you just hold it at the good ones, it still knows when to shut off. So there's a sensor that's broken in there.
Okay.
You would know that if you wouldn't just get back in your car like a maniac.
You know what? Now I'm questioning a lot of things. Were you late to this recording because you were sitting in your car?
That's true. She might have been.
No.
See, the listeners don't know, but she was late to recording and said her excuse was, I thought it was Tuesday. We record on Wednesday.
didn't-
Right. I had this on the calendar. I planned this all week. I showed up early.
Yeah.
I was
I
ready to
know.
go.
He
And,
did.
she was making
I'm
bean
the
burritos or
worst.
fucking whatever.
I was making bean burritos and I
Yeah.
was gonna go take a bath. So I was making bean burritos and the bath is filling up. It's still halfway full in there.
She smells like shit and bean
I
burritos.
do not. The baths are not for cleaning you. You take a bath after you take a shower, for one thing, because you don't want the water to be dirty. You take a
we ever-
bath to get
Wow.
away from your family for an hour and a half and just soak in hot water
So now you waste
with
water.
Epsom salt.
So now you waste water and you hate your family. Good to know.
I don't hate them. I just want to not have a toddler jumping on my stomach when I lay down.
Well,
For a little bit.
some women would kill for that. So
now we know, like, that the bathtub is the anti-family sigil. She's
Yeah.
like warding them off and pouring salt around a circle around her bathtub. So
I know.
now we know. Yeah.
Crap ton of salt.
Yeah. Yeah. So-
Anyways, what
yeah. What is
the
that?
hell
What
did
else?
this guy want to know?
Look,
What
I'm
do you want to know? I got bored of his story.
Yeah, I haven't even
Whatever.
finished. No, why are you bored? It's
Because it's
riveting.
not real. Because it's
He said,
like
shh. It's always real.
We can't
Was
say it's
powder
not
kegs
real.
We
Yeah.
said powder kegs was real.
powder kegs
Mine was
real.
real. Yeah. Well, we can talk about that
They're
in a
all
bit,
real.
but let's get this guy going.
Okay. He says, I feel like Brad would know this, not because he's ever been banned from a 7-Eleven necessarily, but because he seems to know a lot about 7-Eleven.
That's true.
Sincerely yours, Sam Weston. There's a lot of quotes going on. He's got like nicknames, I guess. Youngstown, Ohio.
What if he is the guy? What if Sam Weston is the guy who wakes me up out of this fever dream fucking coma that is this goddamn podcast, and I wake up in a hospital, and like I've been friends with some guy named Dr. Sam Weston the whole time, and he's like, we never thought that we could get you out of this coma. Ugh. And he's like fake Scottish or whatever. And then and then I wake up and it turns out my life is not a fucking horrible mess, and I'm actually the president.
Holy shit.
Dude, what a twist.
I would believe that, but then I wouldn't be real.
No, you would
exactly.
No, it's like Wizard of Oz. Both of you guys are real. You're just, farmhands.
Oh.
The president's farmhands.
Yeah.
I take care of the presidential sheep.
I'm in the Oval Office with my overalls on and like a piece of wheat coming out of my mouth.
That's who should run the Department of Agriculture. Is that guy?
You're right.
Is real powder keg from the real world.
Dude, I don't even know who I don't even know who the Department of Agriculture is, but he's probably some dude in a suit. And he works
You can't farm in a suit. You can't work in a suit.
Nah, he's probably some guy who was the CEO of Tyson. I'll bet if I swear to God, if I Google that, that means I'm in a coma. Which means I'm gonna get naked, say the N-word, just run through these streets.
Yeah, well, let's find out. Let's.
Okay.
This is good.
So
okay,
we like Sam Weston now then? Because
No.
last time you hated him.
No,
okay.
We like his utility. If he's trying to wake Bryden up from a coma, then that's great. If he's just a guy with these very believable stories, then I don't know. I don't know if I like him that much.
All right.
I think he sounds nice. He just needs a little help.
Well,
why is there anyone that is there anyone that sent in a Dear Abby that you don't like? Because you're always being nice to him. You're like, oh, this person is probably sweet. This person is probably great. Let's hear. Who do you fucking hate? Who are you like?
Yes,
Fuck
there
this
is
guy.
someone that has sent in a Dear Abby that I do not like. But I'm
right.
not going to say who. And you can all just ruminate
coward.
on that.
It was powder keg.
No, there was some chick who sent in a few, and then she like spurged out on me on Twitter and
Why
was
didn't you
like
read them?
being crazy
Why didn't
and
you
then blocked me.
Why
I did read them. I did read them.
What did I say? That she was a cunt?
It was about the toilet lid, the toilet seat.
Yeah.
The up or down. And she was like defending men and saying that men don't have to put the toilet seat down or whatever.
Yeah, she's right.
And then later she just fought with me. I don't know. She's like a crazy person. And then she blocked me.
Awesome.
And then she made a new account and stalked me on it and was like arguing with me. She's like, anyway.
All this sounds pretty made up.
This happened because of this show.
No, that all sounds pretty made up. And
It was insane.
Listen here, bitch that's supposedly stalking Abby. If you come to the Here to Help Discord, I will give you a mod status.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna make like an elite force of I'm gonna call them Bry mods. And you will be part of them. And I will give you like special armor and a mount and all of this stuff.
Sounds like a good deal.
He still thinks he's president.
Dude, I might be. Also, it turns out it wasn't Tyson. I guess he like ran some dairy export business or some bullshit. Close enough. I'm in a coma.
Well, no, this is real life then.
No.
Welcome back.
There's
Welcome
no
back
way.
to reality.
No, there's no way that my talent goes unnoticed for this long.
That is sad.
Perfect.
Poor thing. I don't even know what to say to you right now.
I don't know what to say to the guy who keeps writing these weird stories because I thought it was Finley, and you say that it's not.
It's
No,
not.
it's not
It's
Finley.
not Finley.
It's not
And
Finley.
Powder Keg's here. You can ask if it's him because you guessed
Yeah.
that one time.
Could call Finley right now and ask him if it was him.
Do it. Put him on. No, I want you to drag him onto this show.
Really? You really want me to like bring Finley into the show?
Yes, let's call the president.
Yes.
The real president.
I want to talk to Finley.
All right,
I have a few questions.
let me see if he'll pick up here.
You remember when we used to have a format of this show, and then we were just like, you know what?
Yeah, just fuck it.
Just fuck a format.
We have a format. I did the Dear Abby, and now we're gonna do my what is it called? Just a Reddit advice segment, I guess. That's a terrible name for a segment, though. We should probably change that.
Why do the segments need names? See, that's behind the scenes stuff.
Oh gosh, he's actually calling him on
Yeah,
the phone.
I hope that the president picks up. You got to tell him right away. You're on here to help.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
hide it.
Because I'm not gonna edit. So
Tell him it's my fault.
he's not gonna pick up. He don't even like
What
you,
a
dude.
piece of shit.
He don't
Yeah.
even like you, dude.
I
He don't
question
even
whether-
like you, dude.
He did.
Woo! Oh, hey, yeah.
All right.
Leave
Yeah.
a voicemail.
That happened to me one time. I think it was Rock, the son of a bitch, like called me. I'm watching the stream and I'm like, I'm not gonna pick up. And then you let half my fucking phone number play.
Oh no.
You know, when you mention his name, it just
shows
gives
up.
him power.
I know.
Like, you know.
I know. I still love Rock, but man, he's the most annoying, weird piece of shit in the world.
Yeah.
I love him though. I do. I like his like presence. You know, he's like a half burnt candle that sits on a shelf you never use, and then you're like, oh, why do we never read these books? And then you look over and it's like Mein Kampf, and then you're like, that's why.
That's a pretty accurate way to describe him.
Yeah, I
Actually.
fucking nailed it. I
Yeah,
am the one and only.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So back to the do we
Yes.
solve this guy's problem? Do we help
Yeah,
him?
we did because he just wanted to know if he should go to a different 7-Eleven or like avoid 7-Elevens or just not worry about
No,
it at all.
I think you
Well, yeah,
should go to Applebee's.
And
Get-
I think we answered. Go to
there you
Applebee's, you
go.
said?
Yeah, go to Applebee's, man. Get your gas at Applebee's.
Dude, I was actually saying the other day that, Applebee's, it has this reputation of being like basic white people shit. I
Yeah.
fucking love Applebee's.
Bro,
I will fucking put my shield up for Applebee's. Applebee's fucking rules.
I mean,
All right?
dude, you got Chef Mike that works at every goddamn Applebee's.
Yeah.
That shit
Is
rules.
that true?
It's a microwave.
Oh.
Yeah, Chef, yeah, come on.
Chef
I'm
Mike.
sorry. I don't know how I'm this dumb.
I gotta
But
put.
we've discussed this.
I mean, no, Applebee's. The best thing in Applebee's, and like people are gonna be like, powder cake. What the fuck are you talking about? The salad, that Asian chicken salad or whatever.
Yeah?
You're thinking like, oh man, why would you get a salad? That
Thai
doesn't-
chicken
that just
salad, right?
seems out of powder cake's wheelhouse. That salad is more calories than everything on that fucking menu. It is so fucking good.
Are you talking about Thai chicken salad? Because that seems like an
No,
Applebee's thing.
I think it's literally called the Asian chicken salad. I think it
Okay.
used to be called the Chinese chicken salad.
Yeah.
But that's not cool anymore.
You
for
got the
some reason.
China, the Chinese chicken. You have a Applebee's and your dick starts ticking.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. He's going to sing every episode now. Well, okay, you can
I mean,
sing.
come on. That was a perfect time for a Chickadee China reference. Like, come on.
Yeah, but it's the same one that I thought you were talking about because like the peanut sauce or whatever on it is like through the roof calorie wise.
No, this one has a sauce that I don't. It looks like cum. Okay?
Bro, I haven't eaten at an
Okay.
Applebee's in fucking years. Do you think I'd go to Applebee's
What?
for the eatins?
You go there for the drinking.
I'm there for the drinkins.
Right. I don't.
That's what you go
I
to-
don't drink in public. I don't do that.
Bro.
Why would you go to Applebee's to drink?
Dude, because nothing is cooler than getting drunk at like a TGI Fridays or a fucking Applebee's. Because it's a place where people, like, the bartenders, they'll be like, oh, here's our $12 fucking margarita. And I'm like, oh, yeah? What do you like to make? And then they make a special drink for you, and they're like all excited that they got to do shit. Like I did this at a TGI Fridays pretty recently, but go to Applebee's and do that. They've got all those bartenders have a little special drink, and the only people that are regulars are like people that like it's just they've been kicked out of every other bar.
I like how you're like justifying getting drunk at a place by being like, no, I make the guy feel special.
I do make them feel special, and
He
it's always
probably
a woman.
does.
I do make the woman who runs the Applebee's or the TJ Fridays bar at noon on a freaking Sunday feel special. Yeah,
I just, it's one of those things where
I enjoy it.
when you're inebriated, sometimes the story isn't, reality doesn't match your mind. I'm imagining, you're like going in there, you thinking it's like Cheers, and like, but in reality, everyone's like, oh man, it's that fucking
Well, no, it's
redheaded guy.
But
it's
there's
not
like
like you're.
people eating dinner with their families, and he's in there like shouting and screaming the N word and just so
That's-
drunk off these special cocktails that
You're
this
not-
woman is giving him.
No, you're not. You're not. Listen,
Disturbing the peace.
It's sad. It's sadder than that, because the only time I really like to do this is at like off times when they have the time to make you the special drink. So like 3 on a Thursday, or like like
That's
2
when
on
I
a
go
Sunday.
because I don't like going at the busy time.
No, it's
You're,
like,
you're gonna ruin my family's. I don't.
oh, I would.
No, that sounds
It's not
hilarious.
brunch,
That sounds
this is-
awesome. I want to see that. I want to see you there with your family making bean burritos in Applebee's. And I want to see, like, you got your back to the bar and Bryden's at the bar. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and he's going fucking crazy. I want to see that so bad.
It's fun. I bring Erica with me because it's usually when we like go on our liquor runs. And it's like, oh, let's stop over here. Sports bars are my favorite, but if it's not a sports bar, fine. I'll go to TGI Fridays. I'll go to, an Applebee's, something like that. It's just a fantastic place to be because those bartenders don't get enough love. They don't have enough time to do the creativity. So you're like, hey, what would you suggest? And it's good. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not. Bartenders don't get enough love in this country. All right, they're
I'm
like
gonna tell you a
paramedics.
story. I'm going to tell you a story of what happened to someone I know. So they're at a restaurant
Oh,
and
well,
they do the same thing, okay, with the bartender.
Did
and
they
they
show up?
said,
Did they show up on time though to your dinner date?
no, it wasn't. Okay, anyway. It's my brother-in-law. I don't know if anyone's ever going to find this show. I don't want to
just
like.
finishing making bean burritos. Okay. now
Okay, look, I
continue.
was making bean burritos.
And then they show up
I
on
was
time.
told this story. No, just oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry. I don't
The
know how
episode
many
is called
times
Mom
I can
People
say
Time.
sorry.
So let's just go.
mom, people time.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. I like that.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
No, you're
ever,
not.
ever. But the point is that the stupid kid behind the bar poured like rum over ice, like way up to the top of the cup,
Great.
and then he splashed some Coke in it, and then like squeezed a lime and called it a Cuba Libre, and was like so proud to present this.
Bro, I don't care what he called it. If he just gave like 18 shots of rum and a fucking squeeze of lime and a splash of Coke, that's better than a rum and Coke.
It
Sounds
is
like a
that.
nice guy. Can we help him?
Yeah.
That's what the show does, right? I want to help him. I don't want to help 7-Eleven guy.
Yeah,
Well,
especially
okay,
because he's
yeah, but this guy, if he's doing that great with his life, then I mean, what help does he need?
Well, I mean, the rum guy is definitely fired because you can't just hand those out. Like he gave, like he's fired from that job. He's clearly also not a very good bartender.
Oh my goodness.
He's also now dealing with just the like venomous slander from Abby. So I mean, that's more on his plate.
It is rough.
Feel bad,
I
poor
haven't
guy.
done
He's homeless. He doesn't have a job. He's getting slandered all the time.
Well,
No
you
one's
know,
making him bean burritos.
Oh my
you know what's
goodness
good though? Like, I mean, if she does decide to organize some mom protest against this Applebee's, then it'll be long after everybody's closed.
What?
They're gonna show up at 1:30 in the morning, like on a Thursday, and be like, "That's great."
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Friday.
Yeah, we planned this for Tuesday.
Okay. Why would I be protesting the Applebee's?
I don't know. You've got fucking bitch attitude. You got big bitch energy. How's that? You have big bitch energy.
I do. I have big bitch energy sometimes. I don't think I really do. No,
Okay,
wait, I do.
do the show. Do the show. It's
Okay,
time.
fine.
We've done the bit.
Fine.
It's
Fine.
fine. We decided that this was fine. And here you are again. It's every fucking episode. You know what?
You
And
know
that's
what?
you know what? It's about 15 minutes behind me when I'm supposed to say that to you.
I know.
Do the fucking show.
I'm doing the show.
Oh my
Am
God.
I the asshole from Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for tricking my in-laws into trying my food?
Okay.
Wait, are you like, okay, this could go a ton of ways. You'd be like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
my
could get
Muslim
real
in-laws.
weird.
I was like, baconators. Like, they could get bad.
This isn't necessarily my proudest moment, but I'm tired of being the outcast. My
And she's poisoning Muslims and Indians with bacon.
my 32F husband Pete 34M, so everyone knows. I hate that they do that.
Well,
Comes
just
from a
read it
fam-
right. Just read
Yeah,
it
I know.
right.
Just shut up. I was just
It's being
comes from a
bad.
family where the women are all bakers. I'm a baker myself, and I used to sell out of my house under my state's cottage laws, but stopped because I like it just being a hobby.
Okay.
Oh wow,
Uh,
you're so good. I could be a pro. Okay. I don't like her already. She sucks.
His sister-in-law Kay is the one who's known for her cupcakes and cake pops. When I first met everyone years ago, it was the first thing I learned. Everyone talked about everything she made. Even when Pete mentioned how good my stuff was, everyone would say that Kay sells hers and they're popular, so they must be better.
Correct?
Whenever
Yeah, I
I
mean-
bring treats, they are often left untouched
You know,
because they are
hold on.
not Kay's.
Hold on. You know, I mean, like, the only reason that, like, I'm not, getting a Netflix special is because, like, dude, like, I'm just a purist.
Yeah.
You know, I'd start a Patreon for this, but it's like, who wants to make money from my wonderful art that we do over here?
I mean, like, are you trying to tell me that these other podcasts that make money and get viewers that they're just somehow better?
Well, I mean, that's, dude, it's fine. Like, you know, it's
I
just,
don't believe it.
I'm just underground, you know. I mean, like, people would love me to do Electric Daisy Carnival, but you know, I'd rather just do it on a Chinese website that's dying.
That's how we do.
Okay,
The
keep going.
principled thing to do. It's just a hobby.
Just like
Okay,
Abby
yeah.
was like, yeah, I'd rather. Oh, there's no analogy for raising kids. Talentless. All right, let's go.
You know, just because people pay for the bean burritos at Taco Bell doesn't mean that they're better than Abby's bean burritos.
Just because other people's kids are happy doesn't. Other people's
You guys
marriages
are-
are together.
I'm so naive because I thought Powder Keg was my friend, and now look at him.
He's
He's
my
against
friend
me
first.
too. I'm being ganged up on here.
It's boys v girls always.
Yeah, but there's only one girl. You're being mean. You're picking on the
And
girl.
you
Would you
bri-
really pick on a
Yeah,
girl with
that's
glasses?
awesome. Equal rights, equal fights.
Yeah, equal
gosh.
rights, equal lives. Oh, but no. Oh. All right. Let's stop picking on this fucking retarded bitch for a second. Oh.
Oh my goodness
And-
gracious. Bryden, shut up.
But no.
Is there even any point in doing these Dear Reddit things at this point? These Reddit.
Yeah.
Well, I want
This
to
point-
find out why they're forcing people to eat their shitty cupcakes. I want to find
Okay.
out.
Yeah. I want to know. I
Yes,
want to hear about this.
They ask me to bring something every get together, but they never touch it.
Oof.
To be clear, Kay is mainly a baker, whereas I bake and specialize in professionally decorated cakes.
Ah, but wait.
Uh-huh.
Here's the deal. Hold on, Abby. You might know more about this. What is that? Like the decorative cake stuff, like the frosting.
Fondant.
Fondant. Yeah.
Fondant, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
It
it's
is-
apparently not as good.
It's terrible. I strictly do whipped frostings, like of various kinds, and I
but they
add
don't.
different stuff to it. I
They
make
don't
it.
mold, right? Like you can't make like a Princess Peach cake
No,
from
no,
that. Yeah.
my cakes are hideous. They're like I have no ability to
Yeah, but
decorate cakes at
they
all.
taste
It's
good. I'm
terrible.
sure because here's the thing.
They're
I
delicious.
think this person just watched a bunch of fucking Cake Boss and now they think they're a pro.
They
Cake
do.
Boss cakes are not cakes, they're art projects. Okay?
Yes.
The cakes on Cake Boss are fucking vile. All right? It's just Rice Krispies and fucking fondant shaped like Sonic the Hedgehog or something. It's just an art project. They that guy sucks.
How bad is the fake frosting bullshit? Because I don't think I've ever had one of those before.
It depends. They make some out of like marshmallow.
That sounds good.
That's not real
Actually a
fondant.
lot better, but that's not like the real stuff. It's not as sturdy. People don't really use it as much, but that's a good substitute that tastes a little better. But
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can't
that
use
bad?
it to build a life-size race car and tell people it's a cake.
Is it
yeah,
that
it's
bad?
just disgusting. It's disgusting.
Then why
It
do they-
exists
It
to
tastes like
be
sugary Play-Doh is what it tastes like. Bryden.
yeah. It just exists to like
Well,
hold a shape.
well,
Yeah.
let's not sit here and pretend like we all didn't taste the Play-Doh a little bit and with its salty pleasures
Okay,
when we
that's
were
fine.
kids.
I never ate the
The,
Play-Doh.
Ah,
the
it tastes like
fondant tastes
salt.
nothing like Play-Doh. He means like the texture, because Play-Doh actually tastes better.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I haven't
You
had
both
Play-Doh.
know what Play-Doh tastes like.
Well,
It's
'cause
not-
I was
Because I ate it when I was little.
Yeah, I totally tried the Play-Doh when I was a
Dude,
kid.
it was so good.
It was salty. I didn't like eat it like this fucking weirdo, but like I definitely nibbled. Yeah, for sure. I know what it
I'm
tastes
not
like.
saying I was sitting there eating it by the fistful.
She was
dude.
making it.
gross.
She was like,
Wow.
these are biscuits for my tea party. She was just nibbling. Her
Ew.
parents had to keep buying Play-Doh. They had to buy me Play-Doh because it kept turning brown because I'd mix them all up. Hers was like, where'd the Play-Doh go? And she's like, no fucking idea because she ate all of it. They
It
were
dried
like,
out.
yeah,
So
Abby's
gross.
constipated again, and like they had to keep taking me to the doctor. But no, it is salty. I've eaten some Play-Doh in my life. Hell, if I had some right now, I'd have a nibble.
I was never into that like messy kind of toys like gooey. Like ever since the moon goo
Play-Doh's not
debacle in
messy.
kindergarten, I just have never touched that stuff.
Moon goo was way more sticky. Play-Doh's not sticky.
Yeah, moon goo. That was like my first don't trust authority moment in kindergarten because
What
they
is
had moon goo.
Moon goo
It's
is
just
a
some-
goo with styrofoam balls in it.
It's some shit. But in kindergarten, they had when we had playtime, and we'd all
The
break
foamy
up and
stuff?
do our little things. No, you're thinking of Floam. Moon
Yeah,
goo
I
was just
think
like it was more like
Floam.
gack, and we had little stations where you could play with different things. There was the moon goo station, and the teacher, she tried to gaslight the entire class. She was like, "This is actually from the moon. The astronauts came and gave us the moon goo." And me as little 5-year-old powder keg.
The asteroids that shoot off of the moon.
Yeah. And I
I
was
said
like,
that wouldn't be super troubling. Of like, why is the moon losing a piece of itself constantly that we can now collect this?
yeah, why does it
The
have
oceans
why is,
are gonna
why is
go
the moon
insane.
eating goo? Yeah. I didn't believe it. And I was like, in little me in 5th grade, I was like, unlikely. Unlikely.
Yeah.
First of all, the astronauts are coming to my kindergarten class with buckets of this shit. I was like, I don't think so. Like something doesn't add up. And that was like
You're a
my
smart
and
kid.
ever since then I was just like, oh well, like fuck teachers, man. Ever since then, they're gonna lie to me.
Dude,
Lie to me about moon. What else are they lying about?
What homework? That was always bullshit.
Right.
Bro, I am gonna be 35 in September, and I still say down with homework. I don't think homework
Yes.
is a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There are so
It's
many
stupid.
things that they told us when we were like teenagers, like, oh, when you're older, you'll look fondly at it. No, all that shit was wrong. Fuck homework. Fuck public school. Fuck all this shit.
My dad,
It all sucks.
my dad
Doubling
told,
down.
bro, my dad told me the high school years are going to be the best years of my life. They were really bad. You know where the best years of my life were? Probably
What?
about 19 to 22. And then
Yeah.
everything else has been me not being fucking high on coke. So, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
Shut up.
I'm trying to. Oh, I can't do
She's here
anything
to
right.
help. It's the name. She's here to help.
Yeah, I'm here to. Okay. Shh. Hey, sometimes, listen, I'll tell you when it's time for you to do the show. Right now, me and Keg are doing the show.
Why
Okay.
are you
Oh.
even mad about me being late?
Well, I
if
don't
you
know.
wanna
I
do
mean,
the show without me?
I don't know. I mean, about 15 minutes ago, if we were on track, I wouldn't even be to this point. In fact, if you had just done the show exactly the way you were supposed to, this would be the end of the show. We have so
You
much
know,
left of the show now.
yeah. You
So
know,
you're gonna get the hurts.
if
Bryden.
you were late because you were bringing snacks, if you
Oh
brought
my
me a
Now,
bean burrito, that'd be fine.
I
I
would
would
like
be
Keg,
I
fine.
would like an orange.
where are you?
I would like
I
orange.
can't bring you a burrito.
Okay,
Well,
see that's
then you should have showed up then.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry, Keg. I will mail you a bean burrito.
I
Oh,
would
please don't do that.
I would like orange slices, please.
Yeah, get Bryden orange slice. One time, Bryden threatened to mail me bees. Do you remember that?
They
I
were
just
probably
remember
lady,
that for some
they were
reason.
probably
Can you do that?
ladybugs. They were probably
Oh,
ladybugs.
was it ladybugs?
Yeah.
Something like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
ladybugs are great. You put them in your garden and they fight off like bad bugs that
So
are trying to eat your
you won't mind if I mail you 5,000 of
So
them?
we'll.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just
Okay.
release
We're
them in
sending
the
her
yard.
ladybugs. Get
Yeah, we're
ready
doing
for the
that.
ladybugs.
That's
They're gonna
great. My
fight
kids are
off
gonna
the-
love it.
Yeah.
No,
What
you,
if they fight off your kids out of the garden?
My kids are pretty tough.
I have
Yeah.
I think they can handle 5,000 ladybugs.
I have mailed people 1,000 ladybugs because you can just buy them on Amazon. Shit rules,
I
hilarious.
bought 1,200 of them before and put them in my garden.
Wow, you're just like the queen of ruining everything that's joyful.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well-
Do you want to just keep reading then? That's fine. We never found out what moon goo was exactly, its consistency, but we got to do the show, so it's your show, of course. So just keep on.
Bryden, shut the fuck up.
Just
What
keep
is
on
wrong with
doing
you?
it.
What is wrong with you, you midget?
Ooh.
Whoa, the M
This
word.
is stuff I
I
tuned in
shouldn't
for.
say. Can I say that? I
Whoa,
can't say
the M word, dude. Oh
you
my
gotta call them
god.
like little guys now or something. Like,
Yeah, well,
like
they're
little
called
fellas.
They're
that.
called little.
Are they dwarves?
They're called.
Is
Well,
that what they're called now?
no,
They
some of.
Oh.
Listen, I know this because I went through this on my streams, which you can check out on dlive.tv/Bryden.
Right.
So half of them are called dwarves. They're like the shorter of them. But
Okay.
you, other than that, you call them little people.
Little people. Okay, Bryden, I would like you to shut up, and you're also a little person. That's what I was trying to say.
Do the show.
Okay, I'll tell you. You asked me about fondant.
Do the
This is all your fault.
All right, yeah.
Kay says that overly decorated cakes are compensating for their bad taste, and Pete's family agrees. It's true, though.
Yeah, that's just a fact.
We
Yeah.
had a barbecue Monday for Memorial Day, and everyone made their treats. Kay decided to bring cake pops. She posted them on her Instagram the night before. So, and I know this is immature, I made the exact same ones she did, same flavor and design.
Baking wars.
Oh,
Watch out.
shit.
All right.
It's so catty, dude. This is like absurd.
That rules.
We got there and everyone asked where my treats were. I said they're in the car and I'll
Did they
get them
word
in a
it
minute.
that way? What
So
are
I-
your sweet treats? Like,
Dude, this whole family is like Augustus Gloop's family, dude.
So I waited for everyone to be outside. Then I brought mine in and put them next to Kay's. After we eat, I noticed the family eating my cake pops and not Kay's. She didn't notice at first and then asked if they weren't feeling cake pops. They said they just ate them and they were the best she's ever made and asked what she did different. Yeah, right. I don't believe this for a second. Yeah. Mother-in-law even said that they look so much better in person than in the picture. Kay
all
was
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
where
right.
that's where you lose me. Why do they have pictures? Like they're like priming everybody up. The Gloop
Why are
family
they
reunion.
talking about the pictures? Why are they like, who fucking? Hey, you know what? These look better than the pictures on the internet. Who does that? That's stupid.
The
Women.
Gloops, bro. The Gloops.
women
Yeah.
do this.
That sucks.
It's hilarious.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call you out on this. You've been to a place where they're like, yeah, this food looks better than the picture that you
Okay,
posted?
because she posted it online the night before what she was going to bring, like after she made them. She
I
posted a
want-
picture on her
That's the thing.
Instagram of what she
I
was
want
going to do.
Abbi
them.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
to sneak
It's
into a
just gonna bring-
Taco Bell and swap the bean burritos with her bean burritos and go ask everyone how they taste. And like, oh man, these are even better than they looked on the thing. They're
I put pickled jalapenos in them, and I bake them in the oven, and they're delicious.
What is your fucking problem? You think
They're
you're gonna
the
beat
best.
you think you're gonna beat Taco Bell on that
I'm
shit?
gonna beat Taco Bell, and I'm going to switch. Powder Keg
you got-
is a genius. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell, and I'm gonna knock out every. Wait, okay. Hypothetically,
All right. Is that how we're doing it now?
I like
Okay.
the idea. No, I like the idea that Abby thinks that she could fight 19 young black men.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll knock your ass out and then, take your credit card out of your wallet and take a picture of it.
Literally not.
I
Roll
just have to stun them all long enough to switch the burritos.
Yeah, do you think
Are you
that
distracting? Yeah.
Bro, do you think that I couldn't notice? Like, I would be like, oh, this is. I would complain. I'd go up immediately. I'd go, this looks different. I hate it.
What if it's better?
Bryden, you know how we keep kicking around the idea of having a Taco Bell podcast?
Oh my
This is
goodness.
it.
This is it. This is it.
This is it. I think I do
You can't
think
do
once.
this.
No, I do think once a month we should, or at least once an experience, which they're like 80 a year, I think. I think when the new experience comes out, yeah, we'll do a show. It's a Taco Bell review podcast, and then
absolutely.
that's gonna be the thing that propels me to greatness, and I'll be like, Abby, who?
You're just gonna leave me behind and glom onto someone else and use them instead. This is ridiculous.
I'll pick up the slack when he gets famous. I mean, not funny's not going anywhere. I can help people. I'm here to help.
Yes, Powder Keg can be my new co-host. He yells at me too. If that's the freaking qualifications, I think he can handle it.
As long as it's the spear point of this dickhead pyramid scheme,
What?
it's me
It was-
eating Taco
no.
Bell and doing cocaine, then I'm okay with this.
Like, just Finley is gonna be my new co-host. You
That-
guys can go do your
whoa.
Taco Bell thing.
Mm,
Finley's my new co-host. I'm gonna have a podcast with President Trump.
I would literally quit
Oh,
this show
man.
immediately to listen to this show with Finley as your host.
Yeah. No, I mean, I
We could do
vouch
that for an
Finley.
extra episode.
I honestly, I don't know why you wanted me on the show. Like relationship advice. Like I haven't held a girl's hand in like years. Like I don't know why you brought me on, the
Well, you-
divorced guy.
You sent us a very good Dear Abby letter last week.
All right, we can touch on that after we get done with Cake Pop, bitch.
Apparently, you run my show, Powder Keg, because I was trying to pretend that never was sent to me because it was absurdly long, and I was like, I can't do this. I
You know
can't
what?
even read all this. And then you somehow twisted Bryden's arm, and he forced me to read it. And then, oh, look here, you're on my podcast yelling
Yeah,
at me
it's
and
the-
telling me how to run my shit.
Telling
and-
you to infiltrate Taco Bell.
I feel
Yeah.
like you are in control of my show somehow. Like your tentacles have just kind of like grabbed everything, and now, yeah.
It's absolutely
This is a
no.
problem.
That's
I kinda
completely
do
true.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
completely true. This is what the show is now. Is what those guys in that Discord tell me to say. So that's true.
Like a
But no,
secret
I want to say
Discord.
this because I crunched the numbers on the last episode, and it took you
Okay.
guys 12 minutes to read my story. The other like 18 or whatever minutes was just you guys dicking around, making fun of Abby for wearing men's clothes or whatever.
Yeah, dude, because she does. I mean, she does. Like Abraham over here
I do
does dress
not.
like a man. It's ridiculous. She's like, I'm Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
That's her whole thing. It's ridiculous. She looks stupid, by the
Did you
way.
say Bill? I thought she said Donna from that 70s show.
Yeah, that
I
too.
don't know.
Just I don't know, famous.
Yeah, listen, I
famous.
love your guys' show. I love this show. It's a great show. I just want to say that. I like this show.
You like this show. I'm glad you're gonna allow us to exist another week, Powder Keg, sir.
All right, you know what? I tried to say a nice thing, and now I'm being bullied.
That's
You're
right.
not helping.
You're
That's
being
right.
bullied.
You're here to help.
Every time
right.
I slap someone
Here's my
back, they cry.
Dear Abby, I am getting bullied on the internet by a mean troll
Tranny.
and I want to know
Oh,
how do I get out of this situation?
You know how you
Signed powder keg.
you know
You
how
be
you
nice
get
to
out.
her.
You know how you get out of the situation. You come to the light
Yeah.
of whatever new podcast I'm going to do after I'm bored with this one.
Bryden, you
This show better
can't
not go well,
plan
you
for
know.
this. You can't plan for this to fail. This is bullshit.
I already got a new bike. Woo! It's okay. Hold on.
But yeah, after we're done with Cake Bitch, I do want to touch on some of the incorrect assumptions you guys made
Okay.
about my
Okay.
story.
Okay,
You
we can
know.
let's hurry up and finish this cake bitch then. Whatever. Her
And
name
one,
is.
okay, let's calm down because your mic is doing some weird shit like that. You have cake all over it.
Who, mine or
His?
Abby's?
Yeah,
Yours.
Abby's or
Mine?
no, Kegs.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's all kinds of
keg
weird.
sounds bad.
Yeah, he got all nerved up because you've been trying to fight him all fucking day.
Yeah. You've been
Me?
trying to
Yeah, you've been.
fist fight
Guys,
me and
you're being so mean to me about this.
slander,
I mean, it's like
slander and
yeah. I
This
mean,
libel.
always happens. I take so much abuse and then I slap back once and then it's all
well, I don't know.
Abby's so mean.
You've had bitches on. You've had bitches on here. You've had bitches on here, and it's gone the same way. Maybe you're the problem. But do the show. Why don't you
You're a bunch
do
of
the
whiny
do, hey,
babies.
do the show. It's your
Okay,
show.
I'm
Do the
gonna
show.
do the show.
All right.
See, he sounds
good.
great now that he is.
Yeah.
You've calmed down.
I'm
Do
very
the
calm.
show.
Kay was confused and said hers were still on the table. That's when I said, "Oh, I brought those. Glad you enjoyed them."
Bitch.
Damn. I mean, I don't know. I think she nailed it. I thought it was pretty cool. But let's go one by one. Let's start with the demon in the audience or in the booth here. Abby.
What?
Well, I mean, was that a good thing or a bad thing? Because then we'll decide later.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to accuse me. You called me a demon, Bryden. I wasn't
Well,
sure what you were going with that. Okay,
Demon-esque.
I'm not a demon. I'm a very nice person. Anyway, no, listen. You can't just do this. It's very catty. It's very entertaining, and I love it, and I kind of want you to do it, but you're going to get in trouble. Like, if they don't like your baked goods or whatever, I don't care if your baked goods are good. Just stop bringing them.
What? Okay, so you're saying that Op was wrong.
I'm saying that she's stupid. I don't think if they really were being this rude to her about her baked goods, then I don't blame her at all, but it was dumb. It's just there's no payoff here. There's no reward. Everyone's gonna be mad.
It does seem weird though that they'd be like, "Hey, we're not even gonna try your fucking bullshit." Like, I mean, like, what type of a weird cake family is this that they like are that concerned? Like, because like, dude, like I love cheese sticks. It's like one of my favorite foods. I would never not try somebody's cheese sticks. I'd be like, oh, different types of cheese sticks. Mozzarella sticks are great. Different marineras. If there's meat in them, I can't
Yeah.
have that. Like, I'd be all over the place wanting to do this.
Right.
So I don't think that this family exists. Unless they're
Okay,
a
so
cake family.
my assumption would be that Kay just is so obsessed with being the baker or whatever, and also throws fits and tantrums anytime anyone annoys her, and nobody wants to deal with it, and so they just go along with Kay.
But
Like,
Here's my solution.
You'd still try one because that family is fat as fuck if all they're doing is eating cake pops. Like that's their.
They are
like,
eating
that's
a
their-
lot of
yeah.
cake pops.
That's their intro.
There's got to be some kind of honor in the cake. Here's my solution.
Okay.
You know in the Yakuza, when they chop off one of your fingers so that you can't hold your sword as tightly, she needs to
Yes.
find her baking hand and humble herself and get rid of one of them digits so she remembers forever the things she did.
Just the pinky. It's fine.
But
Yeah, she'll be fine, but you need to humble. If you think you're that good, let's tone it down. If your cakes are so much better, maybe everybody else needs a head start. Maybe you need a handicap. Maybe you should cut off your finger.
bro. But
Bitch.
like, no. But now I'm just having. It's,
Okay, no, don't listen to Powder Cake. I'm cutting off. I can't deal with this.
No, that's
Okay, I can't back you up on this one.
Oh, that's sad. Thought we were friends.
no.
Really? Oh my God.
We're here to like actually help people. We do give solid advice. And cut your finger off is not gonna fucking work.
Okay, tell us what the problem was with our commentary around your Dear Abby letter.
There was just some little things that I wish I could have been there to, like when you were talking about, oh, well, like what is a 7? And Bryden's like, oh, if Powder Keg was here, you know what I'm talking about. Let me explain something.
Was I wrong?
Women, and
Was I
might-
wrong? Was I
yeah,
wrong?
yeah. Let me just say, women objectively go up to an 8, and then 9 and 10 is personal preference. That's the rules. That's how it goes.
That's a good way to do it,
Yeah.
for sure. But we also, it's not objective what a 1 and a 2 are. Jim.
Oh
Jeffrey-
yeah, because they could be like Quasimodo monsters. Some people
Right.
could be into that. Yeah.
Well, Jim Jeffries did a fantastic bit on the 1 to 10 scale. I don't know who it was that invented the 1 to 10 scale, but Jim Jeffries, that fucking Australian dickhead who has only written one good special and then really just decided to destroy his whole thing. He wrote a pretty good thing on that. You know, 1s and 2s, you don't see them. 9s and 10s, you don't see them. So, you know, because 9s and 10s, too easy. They're just out there fucking each other. You never see them. 1s and
Okay.
2s, they're hidden away, you know. Because, I mean, they don't leave the house. But, you know,
Yeah,
I
they're
think...
they're like Queen Chingaling. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like...
What?
it went on. But, no, I mean, I would say, like, you know, one man's 5 is another man's 7. I would say that. But, like, let's not get curious about 8s. You know, when you're an 8, like you're an 8 and everybody knows, and you're like, that's an 8. And then people think that they're 9s or 10s, but they're not. I mean, we've seen 9s and 10s and they're nuts. The whole reason I mentioned the Jim Jeffries shit, because I don't want people to think I'm biting his shit. It's just some accurate shit that a man said once that should be in a book. But no, you can see an 8 and you think it's a 9 or a 10. It's not. It's an 8, solid 8. But one man's 5 is another man's 7 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that. All right. So that the council
I
has
think that's
spoken
reasonable.
on that. Yeah. The other thing I want, and maybe I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I've never been into the manic pixie dream girl.
Oh,
shit.
you're an idiot.
You know, my dream girl is the be quiet and read a book dream girl. Okay, those are the kind of girls I like. I like boring girls because I'm exciting enough for 2 people. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's an interesting one. That's an
Yeah.
interesting one. But like, I would imagine then you're not into bimbos.
No, not no.
Man,
no.
I could.
I know you are. Who is that? What is that thing you keep posting? Like the Boobzilla or whatever.
I call her Boob Monster. She's Mary Magdalene is what she calls herself. Yeah.
That is awful.
Oh, dude,
unoriginal and blasphemous. But
Dude,
no,
it's
I'm not
nothing-
into.
Nothing but a demon monster for sure.
Yeah, not even a little into that. Like
Bro.
as like a.
Bro, I'm gonna make Erica into that and then
Look,
fuck it
this
once
is
and
enough.
leave.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, who we help? We're helping Boob Monster. Come on, Abby.
Oh
no,
no,
we're
if we
not
could get
helping
Boob
Boob Monster, and this is certainly
Listen,
not helping
Boob
Erica.
Monster, if you're out there.
I would love to get
Boob
Boob
Monster,
Monster.
if you're out there.
She was on the No
Chop
Jumper,
off your pink.
bro. She was on fucking the No Jumper podcast. I mean, if she would come on
Okay.
here to help.
I don't.
Yeah.
Someone. Okay. No.
She doesn't even know, dude. She doesn't even know who Boob Monster is.
I don't know who you're talking about, and I don't care.
Oh,
gross.
it's
Just-
it's
you can trust me.
insane.
Okay, well, don't talk about it then.
It's insane.
We're helping.
Ugh.
We're here to help.
None of this
I was
helps.
gonna juke to that. I'm gonna juke to that anytime I go off topic, so you can't disagree with me.
Dude, it's great.
Speaking of which, everyone listening, if anyone is still listening at this point, if you would like to send in a testimonial about how we have helped you, that would be awesome.
It's just gonna be that one guy that hangs out at gas stations that's not real.
Good. I hope he does.
No, dude, Keg, you know what's great is like I've slowly, I guess, accidentally isolated Abby from all of her trad people friends on Twitter.
Dude.
They're like, I blocked that
You
guy.
know
and
what?
They don't even get what the show is about. They think that I'm sincere when I'm
You-
like, you know what? Women should be put into the cages.
I don't know why
It
I
rules,
put
dude.
up with any of the things I put up
She's-
with from anyone.
She's gonna have to do stand up by the end of the year, dude.
I'm
Like,
gonna have
that's
to do.
nothing.
Please no! Oh my goodness, no!
But no, Bryden,
I hate
to
stand-up
pat
comedy.
him on the back for a little bit. Like it is strange that you're like an anathema in a way. Like not funny was the one episode of Not Funny you were on.
Hold on. Do you mean an enigma? Because an anathema means it's something that you hate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you're like sprinkling rat poison on stuff, and I don't understand it because like you're usually right. You're a funny guy, but like we have people that listen to Not Funny, but they're just like, oh, I fucking hate Bryden. And I'm like, why? Like, why? I don't understand. And then over here on Here to Help, you've now done this to this show where you just like stirred the pot somehow, and now I don't know how this happened.
Well, but you know what?
Well, it also doesn't help that I fight a lot. I just fight with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are combative on Twitter. You're a little internet scrapper for sure.
I don't know why I do that. It's just fun.
It is fun.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm trying to have a good time. On Twitter.
Twitter is
bad. I don't know.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at now. Having fun on Twitter. That's my life. What are you doing today? I'm having fun on Twitter.
Are you supposed to be working? Like, yeah, but I'm having fun on Twitter.
Oh, dude, I'm on Twitter so much at work. It's crazy.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now to anybody that's listening to the show. I'm an old school 2004 troll. Anything you believe, I'm going to tell you, even if I believe with it, that it's bad. And actually, it's good that Mexican people are here. Or bad, depends on what you think. And then, Abby's over here just talking to women, and she's like, haha, I've nailed it. She thinks that she understands how trolling works. Because she's like, I said something I didn't
I've seen
believe. And it's like, but why didn't you just make something up instead? And she's learning. She's learning. By the time that she's my age, she will be a masterful troll. And her life will be terrible.
No, I've seen the ire that she sparks.
Oh, she's pretty good.
People hate me for like being like I am very honest. I'm way too honest, and I say too much crap about myself online, and people hate me.
Okay,
so,
hold on.
Like that's the whole reason
I
I get any reaction anyway, is because people just freaking hate me.
Okay, you've always been nice to me. Okay, and
try to
like,
be
oh,
nice.
powder keg. Okay, but here, okay, now we're here to harm. What is the worst thing about powder keg? Say something not nice about me. What's an opinion?
Oh, can I go first? Can I go first?
Yeah. Well, she's got it. You know what? Show her how it's done. You do it. All right. Yeah.
Okay. You go first, Bryden.
Yeah, you absolutely stink at podcasting.
Yeah, that was eating at me the other day. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking. I actually said I was talking to Gardner. I was like, I'm gonna fucking show Bryden. We're gonna do a good show. And it ended up.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. But and we'll do that at plugs at the end. But Not Funny. There's a new Not Funny Deluxe. There's a new episode. I was supposed to be the host of that years ago, but that's why it stinks so bad. You're an absolutely horrendous fucking podcast host.
Yeah.
You're a great guest. You're a great guest.
I'm a number 2 guy. I'm like, there's the main guy, and then I'm like the Falco in Star Fox.
You are so Falco, dude. You rule.
Yeah. Like I like the whole joke of Not Funny Deluxe is it's called Deluxe, but it's like a significantly worse show. It's a terrible show.
I agree with that. I've listened to every episode, but not that this thing is a great thing, but no, you've got a place somewhere for sure. You're one of the funniest people I know, and somehow I'm stuck doing this show with her. Now attack. Now, okay, do the show and attack Powder Keg.
Yeah.
Why would I want to attack Powder Keg?
All right,
this is
this is
why she's so bad. This is why she's so bad at podcasting.
Do you want me to be really honest though?
Yeah.
I don't. No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh,
She
look at that.
refuses to harm.
She couldn't
I
think
don't
of
want to
anything.
do it.
She
I
couldn't think
can't.
of
No, I don't want to be mean to Powder Keg.
because it was just what I said, but like a
No, it
womanly.
wasn't what you said.
All right. Well, anyway, do the show, cunt.
I like Powder Keg.
Yeah.
Powder
All right,
Keg is
I'm
supposed to be telling us what was wrong with.
No,
the
no,
whole-
that was pretty much it. Like
Oh.
the fact that you guys thought you thought it wasn't true. That is 100% a
It was
true
real.
story.
I knew it was
Yeah.
true. I knew it was true. I knew it was true because I know my friend Powder Keg, and I know
Right.
what men are like. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like flowery language. Great writer, by the way. But it was
Appreciate it.
like, yeah, that's true. He just wrote it flowery. Like, and anybody
Okay.
who's listening, please do not write it like Powder Keg does, because that was very
You
long.
can't do it. You can't do it. Also, first of all, you can't do it.
Yeah, you can never
Second
write
of all,
it.
Yeah.
You can never write like Powder Keg, of course.
Powder Keg
But
is just too good
that
at it.
shit
No,
was-
Powder Keg. Can you get that clip of our advice to Sarah then?
Ooh.
If this is
Ah.
real.
What?
Ooh.
What
I
do you
do
mean?
not know if I want to open up the can of worms and
Okay,
contact
that's
those-
fair.
Why the
That's
fuck
fair.
would he want a goddamn
Yeah.
send a podcast clip to be like, hey, did you know that like you remember this thing that we did
that's
for
fair.
a week?
That's a good point.
Hey,
Okay,
you know
I'm
this
sorry.
thing? No, think about it. I want you to live it for a second,
Right?
jackass.
I don't want to. I don't want to. You
like
cannot.
you're just
make
like
me.
some
We need
guy
to end
you
the
that's
show. End the
retarded.
show.
Yeah, that is a little.
You're retarded.
I'm not the one who was like, listen, I'm so
Look,
dead set on
it's a-
us having a Patreon that you ruin
say-
weird personal relationships.
I don't care.
You are a nightmare.
I feel like you're genuinely upset with me,
Well,
Bryden.
I mean,
You're
it's
being very mean
it's
tonight.
wow.
He's helping you. He's here to help. Right.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've got a really good time slot thing going on, which is like, think of me being drunk as like a watch. And if you're late by
Okay.
20 minutes, it's going to be closer to midnight.
It's more like a werewolf.
Yeah, it's more like a werewolf.
Yeah,
I am a werewolf.
okay. Yeah, that's cooler than being a watch.
I
I'm
don't know. Being a
sorry
watch,
that you're
watch.
too
Shut
drunk
up!
to do the show,
Being-
Bryden.
being
I'm
a-
sorry.
woman, being a watch would be pretty cool. I'm talking to my best friend here. Being a watch would be pretty cool, but we do need to, as a watch, we are 2 minutes over of doing the show because I am a
Yes.
watch and a
2
werewolf.
minutes over. I
Fine.
thought we were a half an hour over.
No, we're 2 minutes over.
Powder
Okay.
Keg, will you do me a favor and plug anything you
What?
need to plug?
Oh,
Powder
not
Keg-
funny
Powder-
deluxe.
Hold on, Powder Keg.
What?
Can you go ahead and turn into a werewolf?
I can't do
Just
it.
do the voices. Fine.
Oh!
That was pretty good.
There we
It was a
go,
good
there we
werewolf.
go. What am I plugging? Oh yeah. Not funny deluxe. Not funny is one word. Just fucking Google not funny deluxe and you can
No,
find
what-
anywhere you can get it.
It'll be in the it will be in the description. Also, your Twitter.
I thought I already did that at the beginning. It's
Yeah.
at jailed keg XYZ. And yeah, that's about it. I love
Yeah.
this show though. I plugged this show on my show I recorded last night at the end. So
Oh,
Hell
thank
yeah!
you.
yeah, so
They're gonna check it out and they're gonna be like, it's just it's bad, but
It's not that
it was
bad.
fun. I had fun. This was fun.
Hell yeah.
I
So.
think it was fun too, except I got yelled at more than usual, which
Well-
is impressive.
Well, I don't know. Like I told you, TikTok werewolf clock.
Okay, look. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, everyone.
There's a shit. Oh, I don't get my plugs now.
Okay,
uh,
plug.
All right, so dlive.tv/Bryden, world's only comic. It's July 4th weekend, so I'm going to be doing a lot of mixing and a lot of comedy and a lot of gaming over on dlive.tv, as well as whatever the fuck my Odyssey is. But you can find that out at World's Only Comic. And you can enjoy this new cool microphone that I'm hoping is working, because otherwise it's going to be too loud and I'll be very annoyed by that. Well, we will figure out the the fucking mics on this. I'm about so irritated that I'm gonna send Abby one of these mics as well. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I thank
I
you
thought
for
you
listening
said
to the show.
my audio was fine.
Your audio is fine, but we'll figure it out. We'll talk off the show about this. Your audio is
Okay,
fine.
fine.
Don't be womanly about this. But yeah, we'll figure this out. And it'll be a good show. I appreciate everybody for listening to it and all that shit. So here's her reading a script. This was me going off script.
Oh my gosh.
I do appreciate
Okay,
everybody.
fine.
I do
Just let me
appreciate
know.
everybody.
Yes, we appreciate you all very much.
Not
we
the
love
women.
you. We do appreciate the
men.
women. This is ridiculous. Okay, yeah,
if any
just
women are listening to this show right now,
DM
just
me on
remember
Twitter.
to do never ever look me in the eyes.
DM me on
Cut your
Twitter
pinky
at
off.
OctoAbby with an I, not a Y, to get into the Discord or to send me a Dear Abby. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, that's a really I haven't stopped recording.
I don't care. Stop
I
recording.
do
Make up
the
like
do
when she
the
does
thing.
the script thing, can
Do
we
the
make up a
Everyone
script.
say
character
goodbye.
where
Yes,
she's
make up a
like,
character.
"Oh, we're here to help," and then you could be like a character that's like, "Thank you, Abby," because like, who the fuck is she talking to?
Well, we're still recording. So just do
I'm talking to
do
the listeners.
the show. Do the show.
Gosh,
Read-
thanks,
I did
Abby.
the show. I did the show. Thank
Read
you
this-
for
read the
listening, and
script.
have a great week,
That's-
secure in the knowledge that we are with you, and we are the only ones you can trust
Thank
are
you.
here to help.